Hello and welcome back. This African recipe has been passed down for generations, and modern science just confirmed why it works so powerfully for men. Let's get into it. Take half a medium-sized beet and peel it completely. We've used beet before, but in this African formula, it plays a completely different role. African traditional healers have been using beetroot for male vitality for centuries, long before modern science understood why. And now we know. Beet is the single most powerful natural source of dietary nitrates on the planet. These nitrates convert into nitric oxide in your blood, which directly relaxes and expands your blood vessels. The wider your vessels, the stronger your performance. Now, grate the peeled beet on a fine grater. Grating releases far more nitrates and antioxidants than chopping. You are literally unlocking the full power of this root with every stroke. The finer the grate, the more bioactive compounds are exposed and ready to infuse into your drink. And while you're grating, I want to get to know you better. Drop a comment below and tell me where you're from and how old you are. I want to see men from all over the world in the comments. Whether you're 30, 50, or 70, this recipe works for every man at every age. Let's build this brotherhood together. Next, take half a red onion and chop it into small pieces. And I need you to pay attention to this ingredient because most men have no idea what red onion actually does to their hormones. Red onion contains quercetin, a flavonoid that directly activates the Leydig cells in your testicles, the cells that are solely responsible for producing testosterone. But in this African combination with beet, something extraordinary happens. The quercetin from red onion and the nitrates from beet work together to create a dual mechanism, one boosting your hormone production from the inside, the other expanding your blood vessels from the outside. Your testosterone goes up while your circulation improves at the same time. Now take one large garlic clove and peel it completely. Garlic is the secret weapon of this African formula. It contains allicin, the compound that simultaneously boosts testosterone, crushes cortisol, and expands blood vessels all at the same time. But here is what makes garlic irreplaceable in this specific combination. Allicin directly enhances the absorption of quercetin from the red onion and supercharges the nitric oxide production triggered by the beet. Grate the peeled garlic clove. Grating is essential here. It triggers the enzymatic reaction that converts the compounds inside garlic into active allicin. This reaction only happens when the cell walls are broken down completely. A whole clove does almost nothing. A grated clove is a testosterone bomb. The moment that garlic hits the grater, allicin starts forming, and your drink is already becoming something completely different. Grate every last bit. Don't waste a single drop of that juice.
Transfer the grated garlic to the beets and onions.
Next, grab your fresh ginger root. Cut off a good piece and peel it clean. Ginger, the ingredient that ties all three of them together. Ginger's gingerol directly stimulates luteinizing hormone, which is the trigger your brain sends to produce more testosterone. It also amplifies the anti-inflammatory effects of every ingredient already in that bowl, making the entire formula work faster and deeper inside your body.
Cut the ginger into small cubes. The smaller the pieces, the more surface area is exposed and the more gingerol is released into your drink. While you're cutting, let me give you some perspective on what's happening in that bowl right now. You have 4 of the most studied natural testosterone boosters in the world sitting together in one place. Scientists at universities across Africa and Asia have spent decades researching exactly these ingredients and their effect on male hormonal health. And every single study points to the same conclusion. When these roots are combined, their individual effects don't just add up, they multiply.
Add the ginger cubes to the rest of the ingredients.
Now add 2 spoons of coffee to the mixture. Coffee brings caffeine and chlorogenic acid to this formula, 2 compounds that boost free testosterone, sharpen focus, and dramatically improve physical performance.
Press hard. You want the juices flowing out of the beet, onion, ginger, and garlic and merging with the coffee grounds into one unified concentrate. That right there is the most concentrated natural male performance formula you have ever made in your own kitchen.
Pour hot water over the mixture, just enough to cover all the ingredients completely. This is where the extraction begins and the magic happens.
The hot water immediately starts pulling every active compound out of each ingredient and combining them into one powerful concentrated liquid. Stir everything thoroughly until the coffee is completely dissolved and fully combined with all the ingredients. And don't go anywhere, because we still have 2 more incredibly powerful ingredients to add that are going to take this drink to a completely different level.
After 5 minutes of infusing, strain everything through a fine sieve. Look at that liquid. Deep, dark, and incredibly rich. What's flowing through that sieve right now is nitrates from beet, quercetin from red onion, allicin from garlic, gingerol from ginger, and chlorogenic acid from coffee, all extracted, all concentrated, all ready to go straight to work inside your body.
Pour it into a glass, and just take a second to smell that. That is centuries of African wisdom in one glass.
Add a pinch of black pepper. This tiny addition increases the absorption of every single compound in this drink by up to 20%. And now the final and most powerful finishing ingredient, a spoonful of raw natural honey. This is not optional. Honey is what transforms this drink from good to extraordinary. It contains boron that raises free testosterone by up to 25% in just 1 week, and chrysin that blocks testosterone from converting into estrogen. But in this African formula, honey plays one more critical role. It acts as a natural bioavailability amplifier, opening up your cells to absorb the nitrates, quercetin, allicin, and gingerol up to 40% more effectively. Without honey, you get a powerful drink. With honey, you get a complete African male performance system that your body absorbs instantly and fully. Drink it every morning on an empty stomach and give your body 2 to 3 weeks to feel the full effect. Beet flooding your vessels with nitric oxide, red onion activating your testosterone cells, garlic crushing cortisol, ginger stimulating your hormones, coffee amplifying everything, and honey delivering it all deep into every cell in your body. If this video was useful, hit that subscribe button right now, because every week I bring you recipes exactly like this one. Your body deserves real ingredients and real results. I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong, stay powerful. Take care of yourself.